Okay then, so hello guys and welcome to the finale of Return to Glory Season 1. We're in Abu Dhabi for the 21st race of the season. Yeah, we've done 21 episodes of this. Absolutely unbelievable. So I really cannot wait for this episode. It's been an awesome episode. The season's gone so quickly for me. It probably hasn't for you because I've been spreading it out quite a lot. But yeah, so I remember saying in the last episode I was going to turn it up to Legend AI. However, I did realise pretty quickly that I was shit at this track when I was about 1 second down on the telemetry for qualifying pace. So I turned it back down to expert and I was a second and a bit up. So there's a 2 second difference between Legend and Expert AI, which I find absolutely just so weird. Like, what is the point? So yeah, I really can't wait to get on with this session. I'm expecting about P5 in qualifying, so that's going to be our target. I don't know what the team have actually said about where we need to be. I don't think it actually says. We might have to go out there. But, you know, we'll slide on Daniel Ricciardo in the background. So, yeah, I can't wait to get this weekend running. We've got some more R&D points. I think we got 130 in the end. So we did all three things. As you can tell, the 30 comes from the qualifying pace. The perfects are in the other two. So, you know, that's pretty encouraging to see. Is there anyone else on track? No, I don't think in qualifying. So let's just get out there and I will join you at the end of qualified when we have done our fast laps. So as we retire from this session, we are going to come in P5, exactly where we expected. Well that's pretty nice to go there. The team wanted 8th, I wanted 5th, and we got 5th. So there's Jensen down in P11. We're only 4 tenths faster than him, so that was not quite as fast as I wanted, but we were nearly a second off the pace. So that does actually show that we just don't seem to be particularly quick around this track. I would like to be faster, put it that way, but I'm not too upset with where we are. So that's encouraging to see. R&D looks something like that. We're going to end up with quite a few points by the end of this race, which is quite nice. I'm going to quite enjoy looking at them. Voicemail, I don't care. I want to go into this blind. So let's just go on to this race and I will join you on the grid. Okay then, so we are in Abu Dhabi under the lights. Well, not quite under the lights yet, but we will be by the end of this race, which I'm looking forward to in all honesty. It's going to be awesome just to end this season off with such a race. I think they've got this nailed with that in there. Just this last race, absolutely beautiful. So all of this is still pretty standard. Ultra soft, super soft, soft. So we are using all three. So that sounds awesome. Let's just use that one. Beautiful. I'm literally just going to skip this formation lap. Can I skip it yet? No. Lovely. Just get on with it. I don't care. Skip formation lap. So let's get into this race. I am excited, unbelievably so, to finish the season off on a high. Let's see what we can do. And we are off, and we are going to rich me up for this first lap, and we are going to steal 4th place from Kimi Räikkönen there. Absolutely beautiful start there, and Sebastian Vettel up the inside. Gorgeous move. There we go. Team Mercedes are fighting. They've touched wheels. Holy Jesus, Rosberg is slow. Are we going to make the move on Rosberg? No, we're not. He just defends that gap nicely. But we are going to look up the inside here at him. We could be able to make it stick. We might. We are. So, that is beautiful. Up into 2nd place. We are going to try and hunt down Lewis Hamilton. We might just come into this race, you know. But we are going to do what we quite often do, which is just rich us up for the first lap and then just see where we are. But I think from here, there's no way we're going to be able to go up. I think we're going to be under attack a lot from Rosberg and Vettel and Raikkonen, and I think we'll probably end up in 5th position at the end of this race, just by tyre wear and speed and everything. I think 5th position was a fairly standard place where we'll finish. So we'll see by the end of this race. So, you know, safety cars and all this sort of stuff might come into play. So, you know, there's still a lot ahead of us. Why are we already approaching our pit window? It must be in lap 4 then, because they usually do it 2 laps before. But yeah, we had a really poor end to that lap. Hamilton's already got away, but Rosberg, more importantly, is still a second behind us. So that's quite weird, the difference between Hamilton and Rosberg in this race currently. I reckon it's because Hamilton's got clear air and Rosberg's just fighting with, I believe it's Sebastian Vettel he's fighting with. So the two Germans holding each other up, which are allowing Hamilton and, well, vaguely me to get away. We don't get a particularly good exit off that, but, you know, it's allowing me and Hamilton to spread out away from Rosberg. So that could be crucial to the end of the race. So mind you, Rosberg's actually broken away from Sebastian Vettel here. Button, as you can see, has got a big train behind him. So whether he's got an issue, I don't know. but he's got a big train behind him and a big gap in front of him, so that might be crucial as well for the constructors' points. Although mind you, we can't move anywhere anyway, so I don't really care where Jenson Button comes, as long as we beat him. Okay then, so on to lap 4, our pit window is open, just as our engineer talks over us. Absolutely great timer, thanks for that, Jeff. We are really struggling to get into this race, I tell you. Our middle and last sector, our first sector's alright, look, absolutely beautiful through here. Looking good, our pit window is, yeah, definitely open, as you can see the green light in the bottom right. But we're looking nice through here, but our middle and last sector are looking, well, especially our last sector is looking very, very scruffy. Like, we're getting through, but not particularly quickly. Hamilton's now 4 seconds ahead, so he's made a huge buffer. Which I'm a little bit annoyed at. So I did want to stay with Lewis, but I just think he's just going to romp away. It's been a dull race for him, so I'm glad we're not on his POV. Rosberg, Vettel and Raikkonen are behind me. Raikkonen and Vettel have caught up from Rosberg, who I think was about 4 seconds in front. Vettel's actually shaping up for a move here, which is quite important. No, it's Raikkonen actually. No, Raikkonen's got ahead of Vettel and now Nico Rosberg coming into the chicane, but he's made it happen, look, as you can see. Absolutely gorgeous through there. We do need to get our middle and last sector sorted out if we're going to just keep ahead of these guys. I think we kept the gap at about 2 seconds each lap, so I really would like to keep that. I don't know whether we'll pit this lap. I don't think we will actually. I think we're going to put on the next lap. Yep, we are going to put on the next lap. So we're just going to try and push this pit window because it might help us later on in the race. We might be able to go soft, super soft. We might be able to do a super soft, sorry, as we do run wide. See, that's where our main problem area is us running wide there. So we're not going to pit this lap, we're going to pit the next lap. We're going to do the overcut on Lewis Hamilton, which I don't think is going to make any difference at all. One of the Ferraris, definitely, at least one, is going to have to follow us in, so not going to double stack for no reason. So we are going to put on the next lap, so that's probably where I'll join you. No, okay, so both of the Ferraris do actually join me, and Hamilton as well, so everyone's pushing their pit stops a little bit longer. Yes, lovely. Everyone's pushing their tyres a little bit longer, as you can see. We're now on 56%, so whether they're better on tyre wear, I don't know. But yeah, everyone's pushing their tyres, so that might be crucial. We are looking pretty solid through here. 5 seconds, still 2 seconds to Kimi Raikkonen there in third place. So we're looking, sitting pretty, pretty in second place. That was a weird phrase to say. So we're looking nice, we're looking good. Alright, we are, yep, still on the same lap. We are going to change the strategy. I have looked at where we're going to come out, and where we're going to come out, I think it's about 12th-ish. Yeah, 11th now. And the train there is just unreal that we might be in. So what's the point in having a really long train, or being in a really long train on the ultra soft tyres? We might as well get on the super softs and be in that train. Whoa, huge lock up there. And be in that train on a set of super soft, so we're not wasting our ultra soft. So we'll probably go ultra soft, super soft, and then see where we've got from there. So we'll try and push these ultra softs, these super softs as long as possible. We're going to pit this lap as well. So there's a lot of strategy going on here. I'm liking it. This is a nice strategy. None of the... Oh, there we go. There's a Ferrari of Sebastian Vettel who's just pitted. Now, why have we changed our camera view? So this is going to be definitely crucial. We're not going to get held in the pits, which also could be crucial as well. So we're still about 4 seconds behind. Come on, get out. Oh, nice. And Vettel has been held, look. Vettel has been held, but look at the queue. We are probably going to come out in amongst. But crucially, Sebastian Vettel's actually going to come out behind all of these drivers here. So that is going to really ruin his race. Actually, we only come out behind Nico Hülkenberg. So this might just work out for us, because Vettel's going to be on ultra soft tyres. Whoa, there we go. Vettel's going to be on ultra soft tyres behind these huge group of cars. And he's not going to be going any faster than they are. And we are going to speed away. I can assure you we're going to speed away. So, are we going to shape up for moving on Nico Hülkenberg by the end of the straight? He's got some serious straight line speed though. Absolutely serious straight line speed. But have we got the right straight line speed? We're going to look for a move down the inside. Are we going to outbrake him? We're going to break him here. There we go. We nearly touched tyres. We have made that move stick. We have made that move stick crucially. So our engineer wants now super soft. So we're going to have to change that to ultra soft and then see where we are near the end of this race. Alright, so Raikkonen's pit, and Raikkonen is going to end up in the same train. So wow, Raikkonen is going to end up a few cars behind us. Jesus, so they are going to be massively slow, Raikkonen and Vettel here. So I think we have definitely made the right choice here. We are going to come straight up on Jenson Button, who's in third place now, running the super soft tyres. So he's gone pretty deep into this race at the moment with them as well. Don't know when our pit stop time is. we're looking at lap 15, 17. So I prefer to try and put on lap 17. So we've got a little way to go on these tyres, and Button has as well, actually, as well. So, you know, it's all looking positive for both the McLaren boys, to be honest, at the moment. So that's nice. It's looking good. It's looking positive. Tell you what, this race is really coming to us. Sergio Perez is ahead of us. He's 3 seconds ahead, but he is so close to Lewis Hamilton. We are close to Lewis Hamilton. We've maintained the gap, but I believe Lewis Hamilton's on ultra softs. I can't be 100% sure until Perez pits, and I'm pretty sure it's an ultra soft. Kimi Raikkonen is now down at the hairpin, just come onto this straight. So Raikkonen is massively behind, but he's actually on the super soft tyre. So they've gone for a similar strategy as me, but I don't know how their strategy is going to evolve. Because I got a strategy in mind. I don't want to say it yet because it might just turn completely to shit. But I got a strategy in mind that I would like to do. What's our tyre wear? 29%, so it's looking pretty nice. Well, maybe not quite as nice as I would like, but it's looking tidy at the moment. So we'll see how this strategy goes. So yeah, so Perez is on super. We're all on super softs at the moment. Want to know what Hamilton's on? So he might be on super softs as well, actually, as we're saying about it. So. It's currently looking quite good, this race, I'll tell you. Second place is looking pretty nailed, almost. Okay, Perez is pitting. So what tyre is Lewis Hamilton on? He's on super softs. So there we go, confirmation Lewis Hamilton's on super softs. I don't know what strategy the AI are doing, but they're doing a strategy of some sort. Right, our tyres are absolutely dying on us. 48% after 6 laps. They are not lasting particularly long. I don't know why, because they were a fresh set of super soft tyres and they just haven't lasted. They're lasting about as long as the ultra softs, and I really do not know why. So that's actually quite concerning, because my strategy was going to be that I would do this, super softs until lap 15, and then go on the softs till the end, but that's going to be a pointless strategy. So whether we pit, not this lap, but next lap, put on a set of the soft tyres and then go ultra softs, which was basically our strategy to move around a little bit, you know, sort of till the end, then that could work. Oh god, I was really hoping we'd be able to get away with this with a 3-stop, not 3-stop, a 2-stop, but it's just not going to happen, is it? So we're going to have to revert back to a 3-stop and just hope that the AI are going to do something similar. Because if not, then I am absolutely screwed. Alright then, so coming into the pits now, I don't actually know whether we needed to say boxes lap, I'm just hoping they sort of pit me anyway. But we are going on to the soft tyre. We're having a quick change of strategy because the engineer wanted us to go on ultra softs. I don't like the idea of going on ultra softs, I want to go on here. So that's what we're actually going to do. We're going to pit for the soft tyre, get the softs out of the way, and then we're going to use the ultra soft right until the end of the race. So let's just have some clean racing from here. We've got a nice gap to come into, so let's hope that this actually works, this strategy change. We do actually have a nice big gap we're going to fit into, which is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely loving it. There we go, beautiful. Nice little gap. We've got Ricciardo ahead of us, who will probably be on similar pace-ish. Vettel's there as well. So we're going to be in the mix, but we will be on the ultra soft tyre at the end of this race. So we are going to be unbelievably quick at the end of this race. Okay, so lap 15, we were catching up on Ricciardo and Vettel. They've both pitted. Hamilton is actually going to come up in a group of cars, so we're actually going to be pretty close to Lewis Hamilton now. Closer than we might have been for this entire race, because we have done the undercut by a few laps. No, okay, maybe we aren't quite as close as we thought then. No, okay, no we're not. I'm lying. Hamilton is on the soft tyre, so Hamilton's running to the end here. Definitely running till the end. We aren't. We are... Yeah, we are. We've got to put on another set of ultra soft tyres, and I think the people in front of Hamilton, which is Rosberg and I think Raikkonen, I am closing in on them a little bit here. So that's quite crucial as well, but Hamilton has ended up behind these, so they might hold each other up, which is what I really, really want, because I need to get in as well and put the ultra soft tyre on. And yeah, so this is now a crucial section of the race. Okay, so Raikkonen pits now. Rosberg had taken the lead of the race. Raikkonen and Rosberg actually had pitted. So they both pitted together, but Rosberg had taken the lead of the race, which I thought it was just going to be me, Raikkonen and Hamilton on the podium. It just depended which order. Obviously Hamilton in first, but it depended which order between me and Raikkonen. But actually, as it turns out, Rosberg has actually got some pace on him all of a sudden. So that's pretty alright. Perez now. Look where Perez is. He's done super soft, super soft. I reckon he'll do super soft, super soft, soft. And be very quick at the end on the softs because he can just burn them out completely. I don't quite know what his strategy is, to be honest, but I'm sure it'll work because Perez is only just back there. I don't know if you can see that in the shot, but Perez is looking pretty solid at the moment. I don't think he'll be able to get on the ultra soft tyre, but he's looking pretty nice. It's a shame he can't just do one tyre compound. He could quite easily go super soft, super soft, super soft, but I don't know. When's our pit window? Let's just shut up and talk about our pit window. When is it? We technically don't actually have one. We're not going to run on the end of these because look at our tyre wear already. 32% we've been on these 5 laps. So we'll probably pit around, well, on lap probably 22 and then run 6 laps on the ultra soft to the end, which works out pretty nicely. We just need to be a little bit kinder to these tyres to make sure they do actually run that far. We are really struggling with tyre wear now. Rosberg has caught us up 3 seconds in the past 2 laps, and Rosberg is lapping unbelievably quickly on those new softs. We are not lapping particularly quickly on very worn softs, but we have to keep out until lap 22 unless we've got a set of super softs left. We might do. Hold on. We might actually be able to use the super softs. But I don't know. It might ruin our race because they might be a set of used super softs. But are they going to be? I don't know. No, go away. Just go away. Because we didn't have super softs come out, but I think we have to use the softs in this race, hence why everyone is now currently on the softs. Alright, can we use super soft tyres? We can use a set of super soft tyres. Alright, we're going to box this lap for a set of super softs, and then we're going to run to the end of this race. I just think it will give us the best opportunity, because Rosberg now is 8 seconds behind us. Alright, I didn't brake particularly well. No, shut up, don't judge me. Okay, so pitting now, we are going to end up being actually quite far behind most people. So we are going to have to do a lot on this stint. We are going to have to burn out these tyres, unbelievably so. That's going to be a little bit irritating actually. Going to be deeply irritating because we are actually going to need to fight for this podium currently. So I'm not sure we're going to get it at this rate. We are just not going to get this podium at this rate. We are down to 6th. We're actually fighting Sergio Perez for most of this race, which is actually really irritating. I want to be fighting Lewis Hamilton for most of this race, but it's not happened. But we come out nicely in here. We've got a good chance. We've got a decent chance. Oh, great. The tyres that we've put on are the super soft tyres we've already had in this race. You are absolutely... Engineer, are you taking the biscuit? Well, we're going to have to pit this lap. We are actually going to have to pit this lap. That is... I cannot believe that. We're going to do a couple of laps on these, just as they're sort of warm, and then we're going to have to pit to the ultra softs for the last 5 laps. I can't believe that. That's our chance for the podium gone. That is our podium just gone. I actually cannot believe that. Yeah, great. Shut up, Jeff. I'm coming in this lap. Just shut up. Just stop talking. Fuck off. Not happy. This is bullshit. Jeff has mugged me off completely. You can fuck off with me. Should I stay at McLaren next season? That is now a topic of option. An option of topic. I don't know. There was one way it worked. I'm so irritated at that. We're going to lose. Ah, you are joking. I mean, we're going to be quick, but we're not going to be that quick that we're going to catch up that amount of time. We now have to catch up Sergio Perez. It's halfway up the frickin' road. Okay, so coming up quickly on Carlos Sainz, we're just going to make a dive and move down the inside. I don't really care anymore. So now we've made that move gorgeously done. So happy about that. Well, not particularly happy about this entire weekend, but, you know, we'll just go with it. Alright, caught up to Max Verstappen. We were about 2 seconds down on this lap. Or this time last lap, so we're looking pretty nice for this move. Braking, outbraked in by miles. Will we just get it turned in? We will. Just about got it stopped. So that's fine. Missing that curve beautifully. We'll also get DRS for here as well, which is pretty gorgeous. Now next is Sergio Perez. I don't know how far up the road he is. He is now at the end of this straight, so he's actually a little way up the road, which I don't know if we're going to catch him in 2.5 laps. Not with our tyre wear. because our tyre wear is not looking particularly pretty at the moment. No, it really is not. So let's ignore the tyre wear for now, and we'll just move on from the tyre wear, which actually has gone quite a lot in the past lap or two. Okay, so coming up to the final lap, we are still about 4.5 seconds behind Sergio Perez. We aren't catching him. There's no way we're catching him. We are still about 40 seconds away from the lead. It's just this race was looking so positive, and yet because Jeff just gave us the option of super softs, which we knew would work, but yet he's given us an old set of ultra softs. Like, what actually is the point? So I'm just so irritated. Shut up, Jeff. I'm just so irritated that why would you give us the option of super soft when we can't use them? Yeah, just so irritated. But our tyre wear's not looking particularly good. Yeah, it's just not looking particularly good this weekend. This weekend was looking so great, and it just hasn't worked out that way. But you know, it could have been worse, but it could have been a hell of a lot better, in all honesty. So let's just end out this race, or try and end out this race, so I can even be bothered and just blow myself up into a wall before I actually do. No, let's finish this race and then let's just get the season over and done. We're not quite the end I wanted for the finale, as Lewis Hamilton wins this race, and completely expected, to be honest. So we might as well. We got the fastest lap of the race, so I'm feeling particularly nice about that. But it's just not the finale I wanted. Beautiful fireworks, so absolutely amazing spectacle to finish this race out in. Same purple as my tyres as well, look. As well as the changing colour building, I completely forgot about that. It's just gorgeous, absolutely beautiful backdrop. It's just a shame we couldn't have been out on this podium celebrating, but it's, that's the sort of day it's been. It's been that sort of time. Oh my god, no, I'm actually going to run out of fuel in a second. We've run wide, no, don't care. Get me in this corner, get me out of this car, and we have actually run out of fuel. But it's okay, it's fine. We've made that. P7.
Let's try to stay positive. Even the greats had some poor seasons, so we'll knuckle down over the winter and come back stronger next time.
We will come back stronger. We did get third in the championship, and I'm very, very happy about that. But it's just a shame. I think we should just skip over this race. We got the fastest lap, but actually quite a bit by about a second by going on lots of softs at the end of that race, so that was actually pretty nice. I was quite happy with that. But championship, that's how it looks. Nico Rosberg won the championship from Lewis Hamilton by 26 points. Oh, as we go, what's unbeaten mean? Won all career rivalries in the season. Oh, nice. I'm quite happy with that. Complete the full season of 21 races or championship. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, it's looking pretty nice. Sebastian Vettel in 4th place. A few points behind me, actually. We were catching him towards the latter part of the season. Just completely overtook him. Was there actually any changes in the championship? Oh, Sergio Perez overtook Daniel Kvyat. For 10th place, which that's not too bad. Pascal Well, Jesus Christ, the manners were looking really good at the end of the season. Look, Sauber didn't score a single point. Renault only got 1. Where's Haas? Haas got 11, so they did actually go above Manor just by that. But look at that, Manor were the 3rd. No, all right, they were the 8th best team out of 11, so they were looking pretty nice. So it could have been a hell of a lot worse for them. We ended up with 2,548 resource points. Oh no, we could end up with more, 2,600 resource points. We won that rivalry. We were going to win it by miles, in all honesty. So happy about that. Absolutely beautiful. Lost one there. Moving to the 100,000s. Dear Alex, we are delighted to announce your performance has been above our expectations in this third in the Drivers' Championship. You and your teammate Jenson Button also amassed enough points to take us third in the Constructor Standards. We look forward to progressing even further next season. Take some time to relax, you've earned it. Nice. Very happy about that. So, that has been the season finale. Next episode, we'll be back with the Australian Grand Prix at the start of Season 2. We will have, I believe, a new contract. I'm just going to stay with McLaren because that's the idea of this career mode. We built McLaren up to be pretty good. We're currently 5th in the constructors sort of standings as it is, with Williams, Toro also pretty close as well as Red Bull and Force India. Also, we're probably about the same sort of in the pecking order, which is pretty nice to see. But that's the idea. Is we want to get McLaren as good as they can be. We've got quite a lot of upgrades we can make, and we're going to get quite a lot of upgrade points. So we'll make the upgrades after the end of the Australian Grand Prix, but in the same episode as the Australian Grand Prix. So there's that to look forward to. So until then, thank you so much for watching this season. It's been so fun to get this first season underway. Next season will be legendary the whole way through rather than just the first 3 races. So we will have that under our belt. We'll have that first season under our belt. Learn for then season 2. But that'll be awesome. This also, of course, in line with the new championship. I don't know where that currently is in the season, but I am assuming that it is still going while this episode is out. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe for more F1 and other gaming content. And I will see you guys next time for Season 2 of Return to Glory.